Hello guys, welcome to another video. So in the past video, I tried to explain you why it's important to choose an industry for providing services. So now the question comes that how I can choose an industry for my business to provide automation related services. So let me explain to you like how you can choose that. For this, you will have to look at the past clients that you have worked with. For example, if you are starting out, you don't have to be very specific. You should be open to take any kind of project. But once you have done 50 projects, 100 projects for your clients, that is the time then when you have to look back and see like what type of projects that you have done more. They will give you an indication like where you have expertise, and you have to observe, you have to check yourself too, what are the projects that you liked to do and what was the frequency of those projects. Were you getting more projects in them? That is an indication that you have to choose that industry. That is the industry where you will go. I have worked with 500 to 600 clients till now in the real estate industry. So I know their problems, and that's why I have chosen this industry for providing services in this domain. So you can do the same thing. And if you find out any industry for whom you have worked more, or any department into a business for which you have developed softwares, then is the time to build case studies into that. You have to work a lot, build demo videos, you have to work on building case studies for them, so that once a similar client comes to you, you must have already done work for that. You must have created templates so that you have productized your services. I have talked about that in the previous video. So you can do these things so that your effort that you have to put on onboarding a new client, that reduces. While choosing an industry, you need to make sure that this industry has a room for automation. Like there are chances that there will be more work coming in the future. For example, if let's take the example of real estate industry. In this industry, I believe that there is so much automation that needs to be done, and it is being done slowly at this moment. So there is a room for growth in this. That's why I decided to work into this domain. And always, people are willing to pay to increase their sales. They want to pay to better market their products. Next thing which comes into my mind is that you should choose an industry which is automation dependent. Like for performing and for growth in that industry, you have to basically automate processes. For example, let's take an example of real estate industry. In this industry, you must require a CRM. You need to purchase subscription of different softwares for becoming a better investor, for becoming a better wholesaler, real estate agent. You need to use different systems, calling systems, marketing campaigns that you have to perform. So you will be dependent on a tech company to provide services in that domain. So in this way, it's important that if you choose, for example, a healthcare industry or any other industry, there should be a room to choose to do automation, and it should be dependent on automation. Like without automation, you cannot scale. That is how you can choose the industry in which you can provide services to your clients.